want to eat is because you get hungry. So that is instinct. You don't need brain. If you want to dress, why do you want to dress? Because you feel shame. You feel the desire to cover yourself. That is instinctive thinking. Those are elementary thinking. You don't need your mind for that. So if you are a human being, why then do you need your mind? You need your mind for challenging tasks. You need your mind for challenging tasks. You need your mind for challenging problems. You need your mind to resolve complex issues, to challenge your mind, to cause your mind to work, to cause your mind to provide solutions, to calculate things, to plan things, to think ahead, to come up with complex solutions. That is why we need our mind. So if if the only thing you are thinking about is how to provide for my wife, for my husband, for my children, for my family, that is animalistic. Why? Because the instinct, the survival instinct does that. Animals do that. Animals care for their family only. Animals care for their type only. Animals, they do things that are instinctively necessary to be done for their own survival. And the way I look at so many human beings around me today, just horrible. It's like nobody has taught us these things before. It's like we have not been taught these things. It's like nobody is opening our eyes to know the difference between living and existing. That kind of living, when you are living by instinctive desires and instinctive deeds, it means you are an animal. Two ways animals live. Not that you are an animal in the sense that we are all animal, human beings also are animal, but we are not just animal. We are superior to animals because of Homo sapiens. And it is how much you apply your brain that determines how human you are. So to the level you apply your brain, to the level you function out of your mind is what determines how human you are. To the level you apply your brain, to the level to which you function out of your mind is what determines how human you are. You are human only to the level by which you function not out of your instinct and not out of your stimulus, but out of your mind. It is to the level you function out of your mind that determines how human you are. You now discover what a tragedy it is when we are being told, and when we even go to churches, and the only thing they tell us is, oh, God will give you breakthrough today. Oh, it's about survival. Oh, you will get your miracle today. Oh, you get your healing today. Oh, you will get your something today. Oh, you do. They are not asking you to provide solution to the daunting problems of your nation. They are not asking you to think and use your mind to provide solution to the problem of electricity, infrastructure, to the problem of hunger, poverty, to the problem that are inundating the nation, the world in general. They are not asking you to go beyond just your instinct and stimulus. They are not asking you to forget about egocentric desires and begin to think about the larger good of humanity. They are not telling us to do anything like that. They reduce us. They reduce our value. They reduce our essence. They reduce our significance. And they just reduce us to becoming church members alone. They only reduce us to just come to church and sit down and not do anything. They only reduce us to those who just go to job and go to work and bring tithe and offering and just come and sit down in and out every Sunday. Come and sit down, bring tithe and offering, and not be challenged to do something of significance and of prominence to our world. Unfortunately, religion reduces your value. Religion reduces us when it doesn't challenge us to go and resolve problems, to go and resolve issues, to go and bring solutions and answers to the daunting problems of our age. Religion reduces our significance. It's a shame. It's a shame. It is a shame. I started talking about my country, Nigeria. I mean, Everybody just complaining. They want the government to do that. They want the government, as if they are not humans. One of the most significant factors that makes you a human is your ability to provide answers. But we are not even being taught. We are not even being taught and encouraged to provide answers, not to the significant issues of our lives. We are not even being challenged to be solution providers. We are not even being told that. We are not even being challenged to take on issues, to take on problems, to take on all the things that are challenging our world. We are not even being challenged to do it. We are not even being told that that's what we are here for. They don't even tell us that's what makes us human. Our ability to resolve issues, to resolve problems. We are not even being told about problems as our challenge. That is what brings out the creativity of God from us. That is what makes us to be the nature of God. God himself started by resolving problems. He came from heaven and he saw there was darkness. There was voidness. Everything was dark and void. And the case, that was a problem right there. That was a challenge. Did he just sit down in heaven to enjoy his problem-free life? Is that what God did? God is not so irresponsible. Our God is not an irresponsible God. My God is not an irresponsible God. My God is not an irresponsible God. My God is a responsible God. As a responsible God, he viewed it, he saw it as necessary, he saw it as something that he must take upon himself to face the challenge of his day and of that particular hour. And the challenge of the hour was to get rid of that darkness, the utter darkness that was there in Genesis chapter 1 verse 1. It was his challenge. He took it upon himself as the challenge to remove the darkness, to get rid of darkness, and to bring shape and form. And came out with a solution, with a beautiful answer, which is the beautiful earth and world that we are enjoying today. Don't you tell me you are his image if you are not doing the same thing. Don't you tell me you are God's image if you are not looking for troubles. Don't you tell me you are God's image if you are not looking for problems. Don't you tell me you are God's image if you are not doing the same thing your father did. Don't you tell me you are his image if you are not copying him. Don't you tell me you are God's son if you are not doing what God does. Don't you tell me you are God's child if you are not doing what your father does. Don't you tell me you resemble him if you are not doing like him. He is the creator. What have you created? What are you creating? He is an answer provider. What things are you finding answers for? He is a solution giver. What things are you giving solutions to? Where are the list of the problems of your age? Where are the list of the problems of your nation? Where are the list of the problems of your time, of your generation, of your city, of your town? What are the problems that are challenging you? That are a challenge to you? What are the problems that concerns you? What are the issues that concern you? What things are you doing to bring about solution, answers, and lasting, resolution to those things? That's what God did, and that's what God still does today. That's why he's the answer. That's why he's the creator. And he made us in his image to be co-creators with him. To be creators just like him. What are you creating? What answers are you creating? What answers are you bringing to your world, to your generation? Listen, let me tell you one thing. You only have one shot at life. You are in trouble. You are only having one shot at life. Only one shot at life. Only one chance at life. You are leaving soon, and you are going to be forgotten if you are not careful. You are going to be forgotten and will never be remembered if you don't begin to live to find solutions, to bring answers right now. If you don't begin to live for problems now, if you don't begin to dedicate your life to bringing an answer, you must find out, you must answer yourself. What area, where do you want to bring answers to? You must become an expert in bringing solutions and answers. If you don't do that, you will die and you will be forgotten. And you will not be better than your fathers and your grandfathers that nobody remembers. Even you don't remember your grandfathers in some cases. God is a solution provider. That's his nature. And I suppose we're his children. I suppose it's our Father.
Hello everybody, DSA here. I would like us to spread this word together. Let the gospel of the kingdom conquer the world. We only need you to help us take 5 simple steps. What are these steps? 1, go ahead and like the video, please, if you have not yet done that. Number 2, we need you to subscribe to this channel. Have you yet subscribed? You not yet done it? Go do it now. Number 3, you need to press and click on that bell. You see the bell there? That will give you notification of every video that we do. Then the next thing you need to do, write your comments. Let's know what you think, good or bad. And then of course you have other platforms like Instagram, like Facebook. Share this video on your other platforms. All right? Let's win the world for Christ. Peace.